And we're back for more original Persona for the PlayStation. Being live translated by me using my rusty college Japanese. So, back to the casino. Why did I come here? Well, I got a card. ここ、雪が悪いわ。She kind of hates the air, the atmosphere here. 考えがあってのこと。何がまあ、よく。I have no idea what you're thinking, or like what you are trying to like accomplish here at all. テーラゾンの悪いで、like they're kind of like messed up guys, but I hope they'll be fine without me. やべえよ、どうしよう。俺悪魔になんて勝てねえよ。まあ悪もいいし。Oh, this sucks. Like you, I can't win against like a demon. Mark isn't. I'm afraid. Nah, 俺ぐらいでビビってんじゃねえぞ。Hey, come on, dude, don't be frightened by something like this. 俺がいいね間、テーラズはてめえに任せてんだからよ。Now, if I'm not around, like the tailors is like up to you guys. あんた。悪魔じゃないんだ。残念な。悪魔だったら俺ら大事されんのよ。それより手下にするんだ。So he's kind of like drunkenly bragging that. Good thing you're not a demon, or I give you love for essentially to that, I would say that level. So. What can I do here with a codebreaker machine and a metal card? See, I got a couple of these. So this one says that you can use a codebreaker one time. So what I can kind of do here is, I think if I do a quick save, essentially, or a screenshot, or not a screenshot, a save state, I can pretty much cheese this system and get like a whole bunch of coins. So what I'm gonna look for is a code break. Oh, that's a blackjack. I guess this was the only other code breaker. Code breaker! I can either look at explanation or do a game start. Let's game start this. So, Codebreaker is one of these kinds of games. So, what I'm going to do is hit R1 or R2. Then, I think what I'm going to do is do a quick save. So, quick save made. I can flip the cards around to see how well I can, you know, guesstimate it. I need to make sure I use one of every number. Make sure that I don't reuse them, and you need to make sure that they're all in the right order. I mean, it's kind of a simple, kind of a, not a Punnett square, but it's almost like Sudoku, essentially, but kind of annoying. So, I'm going to check. So, this gives you the number of like near hits or near misses. Either, you know, flip a few of them and then try to find out, or do this. Uh-oh. Nope, I'm not gonna get that. And the prizes get worse. Now it's a disc stick. Now it is a muscle drink. Let's see what the final numbers were. So, we got 653 for the top. I'm gonna actually type that down because I have actually bad short-term memory. 917, then 428. So let's take a leap into another universe. Up where I just started the card game. Yeah, I am doing a full-on 999 on this. Virtue's last reward. Or what? I got a jelly set and 1,000,000 coins.
Bingo.
Dun, 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 dun. So, I have won a lot of things. Now, the code breakers actually do have some differences between them. So, I think the prizes do change, and what I'm gonna do with this one, I wish they would show you what the prizes were ahead of time, but they do not, so I'm just gonna do a really quick start. Then I just do a quick save, you know, something normal, and then, oh, nope, geez. How could I possibly, nope. I mean to keep hitting this button, oh no. I'm just missing out all of these, you know, opportunities. Magical guard, physical card, nope. What was the answer? Man, I was so close. 934, 781, 526. So, let's skip timelines and leave this poor sucker to his fate. That passed me? Well, he's out of a card. Not too much of a loss. I left that iteration of myself with a deep money, but no, I could just get more. Check. Otanoshimi setto. So, some fun set. I have no idea what I'm gonna get. But I mean, also just like another 1,000,000 coins.
Bingo.
So, I have one metal card left. And if I wanted to, I could go back and get the lower prizes. Or go to the other gambling, which I could. Let's actually see what I got. Items. I got, oh boy, an Alexandrite, diamond, emerald, sapphire, a ruby, a pearl, an opal, a tanzite, amethyst, a garnet, a topaz, an aquamarine, a moonstone, a malachite, turquoise, onikisu, onyx, gala gala drink, Ogyoku, so that is these are stuff. I didn't get too much credit from them, but I got, you know, a good amount of coins. Let's exchange. Anything decent? Yeah, let's see what we can get. Nail breaker, a sonic blade, head basher. Let's take sonic blade. Boom. So I got myself some bullets, but I don't have a gun yet. You know, that's fine. That's fine with me. See what I got for everybody else. Sonic Blade, so I finally got him a physical weapon that wasn't a mop. Nice. So, and a head basher, that's great for him. Okay, does you don't get anything? Okay, a mop is apparently an improvement for her. Oh, actually, let's actually do that, because actually she needs to be able to shoot from behind. Maximize her with a rapier. Okay. So, that was that. A detour. What else is going on in the mall? Have other people found refuge in these places? And here we are, the song. I want to try to clear this mystery myself. She thinks that this is her chance to finally put to practice all the things that she's learned. What things have you been learning, Ellie? この村のお母さんの神社までたどり着けたよ。So basically, she's like did well to make it all the way to the shrine, because like if she had collapsed somewhere else, she would be just like, you know, free food for the demons. TV もラジオも使えないし、親がフォンが被って。So like my parents are like the radio doesn't work, TV doesn't work. My parents are like hiding under the futon, like scared. Like there's not much for me to kind of do about that. 誰の正しい I guess like he's kind of admiring the child's like sense of will to try to do something rather than hiding under the futon. 最近のガキはしっかりとだよ. It's like, wow, kids today really have it together. おじさま、悪魔なんかちょっとも怖くないんだよ. Like I'm not like scared of like kind of. Oh, okay, I'm not kind of somewhat scared of the demons. Okay, basically he's like, I'm not afraid of those demons. It has to be some kind of like, you know, trick or mechanic behind it. So I think what I will do though is buy a few. Just generally good have. I have only one of those and too much. Okay. I got a bunch of status things out of the way. Let's continue. The yin-yang is probably going to be just selling all the same stuff. But let's take a look at how people are reacting. Like even if you can't buy them, you can always just make a weapon out of something. I'm guessing it's because of I thought you could get anything at convenience stores these days. But like they don't have any weapons here. Don't you think that's weird? Like, yeah, right? They should really think more about the customer's needs, right? So they're really angry that the 7-Eleven does not have, you know, like guns or swords and shit. Well, this guy also seems to be under the same belief that you can get anything at a store. I think these people must be American. He's also kind of weird about that very much angry about that. We really don't have weapons to sell, but like, what'd you like? And of course, you could just buy almost pretty much the same things here. Except you can actually get chewing souls, which will recover some of your SP. Except it barely ever works in battle. Sorry, it just does not for whatever reason. So that's that. You basically get some more like healing items here. Very practical thing. Well, I guess the convenience store is open, the pharmacy is open, but good old McDonald's just could not weather the demon storm. I guess he's kind of surprised that like people will still hold shop no matter like when demons are running around. Come to think of it, someone at school said something about something around the same too. Oh, he's kind of glad that the shops are open. Maybe the demons can use it. Okay, basically, you know, she's much like them yelling about the hospital. She wants us to get to the shrine. Oh, it's about the talking about the Velvet Room. We can buy here, still more of the same, but just with some slight differences. Things that heal very specific ailments like energy drain or protects from it is what it is, really. And then you have something that will kind of like cure one level of ailment. So remember those things like happiness and stuff like that? This can cure one level of that. But I think we are fine at the moment. Then we have the SME Clinic. We need to get patched up. Rosa Canada. I guess in the regular world, going to a clothing store does not offer us actual protection from monsters. I have been thoroughly lied to and disillusioned. I think it is time to do a quick exit. Other places that we need to check out before we hit the shrine. I'd like to hit because I have all those coins jingling pocket and Sun Mall to. But before that, we got a Reiji quest flag. Yes, even though I'm not going to be him in this playthrough, maybe I'll do it another time. But either way, I will show you all the steps it would take to get him up until the point you need to make a choice. I'm going to keep Ellie. I find her interesting. And she does show up in the later games as a character, so why not? Okay, back to battle. Still have not got Nahagaru. Going on. Looks like he tried to guard, and there you go. To no avail. Oh, and I got a new metal card. So I can steal more from the casino. Welcome to the encounter rate. Candy voice. See if that works. Got it. Cool, huh? Great. Great.
UK.
Candy voice. Does not work. And another metal card. Where there was that tree that everybody was talking about. Monkey, Roka. Let's see if I can. Yeah, looks like I instead was about to do that. Let's see. He claims that they will not be provoked by you so easily, but enjoys it anyway. Monodetsuru, basically to fish someone through things by bribing. Aha! Idaro? So they want to. Oh! Ah, dang it. See if I can enjoy them. Okay. Shit. Somehow. Oh, good. Okay. Whew. I was worried that was gonna make it into a joy and angry, so let's see if I can bribe. It's a special yen piece. Kibae kimae janen da ze. This isn't Akihabara. Okay, well let's just bribe him one more time and see if we get a. Oh, whoa! 3 different emotions? Wow. これもやるからよ。まあ、wow. Oh, I got a topaz. Nice. あ、いいか、分かってんだろうな。女だ。ガキだ。じゃダメだぞ。いい女と。Basically, it's like I want to be fused with a woman, not a kid, not, you know, I want like an actual adult. I want to be combined with a great woman. All right, not kobold. That may or may not end up happening. At least they are not, you know, a creepy people. Could be worse. So check out what's been going on at Sebek. They must be, you know, surely they must be having problems. They're a normal company. They can't possibly have defenses against, you know, demons or something. Dia. A little bit of heal. Oh, she also has Dia. I'll just do Mark as well. If you see me skipping over a whole bunch of text, it's either something that I've translated before, or is just extremely uninteresting or kind of like garbled speech, because some of them are demons and it's not understandable, so don't worry about those. Doing that, and 10 for now. Nope, okay. He's still not at that level yet. Sometimes you have to use them quite a bit before they'll get the rank up, and it gets kind of annoying. Oh, we got a magical guard. Useful. Going on our way to the deck. Wait, what the? Down they go. Scratching. That's a good one. There we go. Oh, Persona level up. Yes, Persona level and physical level are separate. Another annoying game mechanic. Persona level mostly determines what level Persona you're able to. And of course, you raise it by leveling up. Basically, you kill enemies using Persona, it levels up. Oh, Regi's here. Ara? Are, 転校生じゃないかしら? Oh, isn't that the transfer student? なんだ、キドじゃねえか。何してんだ、あいつさ。What? Oh, what the? Isn't that Kido? What is he doing? どうしても、つめきか。つめら死ぬぞ。Like, why are you in my way? Do you want to die? 何度も言わせるな。ここから先はセーベックの管理下だ。Basically, like, yeah, this is like under Sebek territory. Outsiders will be basically shot, executed. あんなのバカ野郎、殺されちまうぞ。He's gonna, like, oh, that idiot, he's about to get killed. すいませんね、こいつはちょっとおかしいんすよ。ほら、行くぞ、デックの棒。Like, he's kind of playing it off like he's a friend of his. Like, ah, man, sorry, he's kind of weird in the head. Come on, buddy. Come on, blockhead. Ah, Tatemeraka. Oh, it's you assholes again. And off he goes. Why does he want to get into Sebek so bad? あの野郎、何しやがるんだ? Bastard, what is he up to? What is he trying to accomplish? お前でも人助けるのか? いや、まさに Basically, he's sarcastically marveling the fact that even, you know, a bonehead like Mark is, you know, has a desire to help someone. ドアホ、あんなもんでも死んだら悲しがる。Like, you know, it's like, oh, shut up, man. Like, you know, even he's got a mom who would be sad if he died. So, Mark, while having mother issues, does seem to, you know, value life over a lot of things. We would not choose death for an easy answer because of the people that would be left behind. An oddly deep motivation for him. おい、セベックってよ。そのバラのおふくろさんの会社だろ？こら、どういうか。Like, hey, Sebek is the company that Maki's mom works for, right? What's going on here? いやね、ただの授業じゃないってことか。Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, isn't it supposed to be a normal, like, some normal, like, company? どういうことかしら。セベックは地流の作業だと聞いていましたのに。Like, wonder what's going on. I heard that like Sebek is a world-class like a top-rate company, but it seems like it's like more like a mafia situation. So we got some interesting criticism going on here. So you and your teenage friends have to bid this evil corporation adieu. They do not seem to be desiring to help any of the townspeople, and instead, mostly protecting themselves, just like, you know, cops. Go and try to narrow this guy down. I don't feel like doing a boring battle that only does one move all the time. Let's do some variety here. Get some nutrition in our eyes. And let's do And speaking of the police, I wonder how the police are doing. Maybe we should go check that out. Let's a little bit of healing. Another metal card. Well, with Sebek blocking that road from us, looks like we have to find another way around. Contact. I don't need another zombie. I have plenty of zombie cards already. Wonder what a Gaki going to request of me. But I'm trying to remember, what could they possibly like? Like a Preta style monster, they just kind of consume, you know, the living being's flesh. But let me think. Maki. I bet they like to be, you know, given some sarcasm. Meeting such a demon from such a high-class background is so wonderfully onerous. Beautiful as always. This one has no idea that it is sarcasm. So I guess complimenting it, it would hate it, but as, you know, as an insult, really loves it. Really finds humans interesting, so let's grab a spell card from him. And here we go. Battle somewhat. That's right, when I tried to seal their magic last time, it went very poorly. Trying to use wind on them also went very poorly. But you know what I can do? They already have it. I'm not gonna give you another. So they will do this. They gave me Magic Stone. It pays to befriend demons. Doesn't work out so well in real life, but you know. For the purposes of this game, befriending them works out in your favor. Maybe some demons are better than people. Oh, we got ourselves a zombie scroll. Squad. Team Girl Squad! And have her tour and from Mars. It's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure meets Twin Peaks in terms of like aesthetic, and I don't know how to explain it any better than that. Or maybe I just choose not to. Oh, I leveled up. Wonderful. Speed myself up a bit. Keep going. Already been that one. Oh boy, got some mascots here. Level 8 Jack Frosts. See, I am level 11, so it looks like I can deal with them. What is their personality type? Oh, okay, so they're kind of foolish. Young. Let's see. I am going to invite. 加入する。僕のスーパーデンジャラスな力を貸していいけど、ほらほら、わかるでしょ？ Oh, you want to borrow my, like, I'll give you my super dangerous power, but you know, right? I want some money. $697, I mean yen to exact. I did it! Yay! Yay! トヤ君は蒸発し加入した。What's the other one? もしかして僕に興味津々って感じ？ねえねえ。So it's like, oh, you must be interested in me, huh? Huh? Is that what I'm feeling? Tell me. Finish it off with a final 加入。そんで結局君何が言いたいのさ？ Like, oh, like what do you want? It's like, you know, after all this kind of hubbub, like what do you really want to get from me? I'm going to ask for what else? Spell card! 僕のスペルカードをあなたの色に染めて。ジャックフロストのスペルカードを手にした。この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Anyway. Let's continue on our way. Oh, looks like we have the subway. 猫森様、逃げるつもりか？逃げても何も来てんぞ。So basically, 結局線 so basically like, 猫森, like, don't tell me you're intending to try to run away. Like, if you run away, nothing's gonna, you know, nothing gets solved. Wanted to check and see if the people were okay. Come on. Hey, Ed. Not like anybody can get out of town, though. We've been Silent Hilled. Got some more friends here. Ihika. Ihika. Not sure what kind of monster that is. But either way, I'm sure we can try to reason with what happens here. But, Mark, let's dance. Ah, yeah, he's dancing. 胸のひねりはぎお前はよ。おいえ時間があればこの足がいい。Basically kind of time proper. Lightly stepped. What? 足重要だ。Fashion. Oh, hair color. Odd. Dancing. My son no nozomi wa nanda? What human spirit is? I can feel that through you. What do you want? What would you request from? Talks like an old fogey. That's kind of like, you know, my back isn't great, but you know, still make me. Okay, so it must be kind of the wise type. Apparently, dancing was able to get through to its heart. Let's check out or not the police made it or not. Maybe they'll have something for us. After all, if we need Kind of like the Earthbound background swivel effect. Aha! The long-awaited full screen. Winded. So many fours, we're all dead. Oh wait, that was the Augustia tree. Oh. 警察官したくないとなくちゃならない。で、チンピラ like a gangster, a hoodlum? Okay. I guess that's a demon and not a person. Let's see. Oh, if they're like a hoodlum, maybe I can just like give him money, like give him my wallet. Oh, basically like the this is a special 10 yen coin. The heads and the tails are reversed. I'll give it to you. You can kind of see what the joke is about that. Oh, you're trying to pay me off, huh? Well, you know, give me something of actual value. So I'll give them a magic stone. I'll gladly take it. Basically, he's gonna give him a signed bromide of himself. Very full of himself here. I'm getting the joy response, but what I really want is interest. So, what I need to do is approach. Let's see if invite with Ellie. 今度学校から帰るとき、私はエスコートしてはいただけませんか? Like, hey, would like to escort me home today? あんた、それは勇気あるか? 仕事は間に合っとけほうなんてくれよ. So basically saying like, oh, you're again asking us something more, and basically asking for yet another, and doing the same response. Although the way that Ellen says, much more polite in how she delivers the item. Go back to him. Finish it off with one of money, land, stocks, what do you want? Now that I've gotten both of them, doesn't matter whether I get joy or interest, it will get them both. So I was trying to make sure that I didn't get too many joy reactions in a row, because otherwise they'll just get happy, which just makes them sometimes not act during the turn. Spell card. Oh, I guess because they are too powerful, I can't get their card yet. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot, that's something else. They don't want me, they just don't want to be mixed with a boring person. I thought it was a different situation that happens, because that sometimes does happen if a member of your party tries to, their level isn't. Sometimes the demon will go like, hey, you're not high enough level, I'm not gonna give you the address to my AD just yet. So, let's... Why does it... And I can actually see all of its strengths and weaknesses. That's another good thing about forming contacts, is they'll fill in all of this information, rather than leaving it as, you know, unknowns. So, what happens. They can handle Mahagaru. Do a big old blast of wind in the face. And down they go. They're actually... Well, without cars around, it's a lot easier to get around. Wrong button. That was for R1, not R2. Aha! Music is different. Sumimasen! 街に悪魔が出てるんです。怪我人もたくさん出ます。It's like, excuse me, the city is overrun with demons, and there's like injured people everywhere. 周りよ、周りさん? Officer? 悪魔だって。You mean demons? ユキノ、お待ちなさい。あの人、ヨシが。So basically, that person is they're not really. 悪魔ならたくさん来たよ。おかげでこのざまだ。Oh, if you're talking about demons, a lot of them came. Because of them, this happened to me. Damn it. Captain, help me. Help me! やっぱりみんな逃げしまうよ。As I thought, run. 警察も当てにはできないってわけだね。Looks like the police aren't going to be of any help to us. So shit has gotten extremely real. You know, the Joker really got it easy, you know. In the grand scheme of things, they have had an easier time of it than the protagonists of this game. That I can easily just do a big old fart in their face. Bam. Down they go. And all that precious experience points and persona points goes to me. They shall go a-wanting. Okay, and that is office. Doctor, if I ever need up, oop, back, across this fun mall. Okay. And with that, Ikage-san. Can't get into the velvet room, and just when everybody needs them most. But the casino's open, always open. Oh, this guy is Says, oh, I was looking for... Remember this guy? He was looking for Ellie, this creeper. Oh, well, like, with all the demons out, it must be scary, right? I thought I could protect you, maybe. これはありがとうございます。Thank you. But, でも、私、ディモンには、イカットより basically, like, I have more knowledge of demons. Do you think that, be able to protect yourself? Basically, she's like, you know, pretty much turns him down. I really don't like, you know, things like this. Probably gets approached by creepers a lot. Lucky. Philemon doesn't even. So the things that, like, you know, frighten her, kind of like different than what you expect. これも basically, like, you know, I don't mind the casino. Maybe. おめでたいやつだな。こんな時にそんなある。Like, well, it's like, you know, it's like, wow, you're pretty fantastic guy. You could do this kind of stupid crap. I'm just way jealous. Kind of a kicking us in the dick for coming here, which basically, if you go into the other Persona games, people kind of do react the same way about wondering why you're doing this while, like, everything's going on. Which is kind of true in these games. Why are you at the casino when the world's in danger? Back sword. Delta Storm. Gotcha. Not that much. Sure that if I go to the casinos later on, they'll have some better things from. Till then, let's check out a couple. Came here earlier when there was here. Hey, is anybody here? Are you hiding? Hey, Masao, I'm not a demon. If it's okay for you to come out. I will. Old, you know, referring to his mouth. Nekomori, nandemo ne, oh, heiki. Oh, Nekomori, it's nothing. It's fine. Oh, oh, she's probably home without, like, knowing anything. Probably, like, watching, like TV right now. Watching a TV movie or whatever, but as we heard other people say, the work. Mark is definitely trying to suit himself more than. こんなこと起こるなんて思ったのにな。But when I left this house this morning, I had no possible idea that something. この村のお母さんの怪我どうと。More about Onomoto's mother. じゃあなら。Okay. Basically giving us directions on how to get to the shrine. Basically, prepared best something. And of course, here you can buy more more medicine from, this is Tadashi's actual dad. Hi, irashai. Kimi, Tamaki-chan desu? Hey, you guys, have you met Tamaki? The girl that his son always argues with. Oji-san, Tamaki-chan ga goku shippai de ne. Like, I'm really worried more about her safety. Like, my son, he can just do whatever, though. Oh, right, yes, medicine. So his dad just hates him. His own son, he's like, yeah, he sucks, but you know what? He's found a really great girl, so I'm gonna just support her. Author self-insert. Everybody hates him. Great. The other one was closed. Yep, looks like International American Capital was unable to breach the demon barrier this time. Some people are surprisingly calm during this. So basically, like, these people at the shop are weird, but like, I wonder, you know, if we're people that have like this kind of power, are we actually human anymore if we have like this kind of power? So she's kind of worried about the school right now. Basically, kind of like saying, I'm being pretty spiritual about things. Basically, are you really people? You know, if a customer's a customer, doesn't mind, you know, like, if we're a demon, just, you know what, and they give me money, whatever, he's accepted it. People are very adaptable, I think. Kind of a nice observation. And these types of quirky things about it, I very much. I'm gonna do just a quick save here. Continue. Just nice to have a save. Very. All right. That save, we can keep going. So we have seen that the police station is of no use. Weren't able to stick around and see if I could get weapons. So I don't know what exactly is going on. I just skipped. Always cheat their prizes at some point. Now. Pum. Hey. Convenience store. Shrine is right behind it. Also battles. Oh, let's get rid of Pixie. Or I can grab a poltergeist. Yeah, I should try to contact the poltergeist. I haven't done them yet. I bet they're a different demon family. What kind of poltergeist? Kid. Bastard. I'm gonna try to bribe him. Would rather like to have a magic stone, but didn't actually ask me for it. Another signed photo. What should I do? Oh, I should ask you something. Ask you a request. I want a magic stone. Oh, here we go. Yay, a magic stone. Very happy with stone. Bribed him. What do I want from him? Business card. It's like, well, take care of me. No, wait. My card. You should be very careful with it. Up. Ninja. Kage. Ichitome. Araya. Here we go. So. This is going to now, after we do an event here, we're going to get locked a little bit out of the rest of the world map. Because we'll have a mission go straight to this. So if you want to do extra grindy stuff or go shopping and do stuff like that, this is kind of your last chance of that before you do a big, what would be the word for it? Big split, essentially, because you have the choice to go down a completely different route. Called the Snow Queen quest. Even though I'm casting a more powerful spell, it still costs the same to cast it. Game prefers number of uses. That P level up. Be able to equip better. So I can navigate society. There will be a cutscene. I will do my best to translate it after he's done. I want to cover up that. ここですわ、Makiのお母さんが。Wow, what a mysterious butterfly. It's like, oh, here it is. Maki's mom is. Wow, what a. Ellie does not seem to have a good sense of focus. Although, yes, a glowing golden butterfly fluttering around our faces would be kind of weird. There's something kind of wrong with that butterfly. Yeah, I think something kind of is. What the fuck is this? Looks like back.
久しぶりだね、諸君。ペルソナの扱いには慣れたかな。君たちが見てきたように、世界はあらぬ方向へと動き出した。狂った流れを止めることができるのは、強い意志の力を持つ者だけだ。この先、君たちにはいくつかの道が開けるだろう。そしてその先々で、さまざまな人の業を見るだろう。しかし、どの道に進むも、それが自分で決めた生き方であることを忘れぬように進みたま
え。Alright, so it says, hey, been a while, long time no see, very casual. Gotten used to using as you can see, something has kind of gone wrong in the world, and, you know, it appears to be someone's twisted machinations. Before you are going to be several paths, and the decision about which path you need to take resides entirely on you. So take responsibility for what you're about to do, as a bunch of choices are about to come your way very soon. So, with that, we are left back in reality. Nani sa ima no wa yume? What was that just now? A dream? Bit more like something out of a novel. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. Again, I've experienced something marvelous. Maki no haha. Sebeku no tsutomeru Maki no hahawaya. Elite engineer. So basically, she's a high-level engineer that works at Sebek and is Maki's mother. As we have seen, she is very much confined to Sebek and is raising Maki on her own, who throughout her life has been hospitalized fairly frequently. Is probably very expensive. Maki's mother, working single mom, probably makes that difficult. So, kind of a difficult situation that Maki comes from here. Mark, oi! このまらのおふくろさんは忘れてんぜ. We're forgetting. Oh, wait, we're forgetting her mom. おばさん、大丈夫か? Adam, are you okay? このきつく。そうだな。はい、誰にやれたんだ? That kind of wound is from a bullet. What happened to you? Kandori no. So basically, Kandori's underlings. Kandori. Sebeku no Kandori desu ka? So Nanjo freaks out hearing that it's Kandori. Machi no. Kandori. So basically, like the town's disturbance or kind of like strange form is all Kandori's doing. I worked as an engineer. So basically, he's saying like that thing that you guys were working on is what's the cause of this. So this is kind of hard. So she describes the Deva system as something that is able to manipulate a reality in a space. So it's like kind of something tinkering. I'm guessing with something like string theory, essentially. これがこんな結果が済むなんて。アンドリは間違ったどうなろうとはないと。Like I never expected, a result like this. And Kandori, I told him like, what should happen to going on the town. Like we need to tell the police about this. But that's going to be a problem because police station wa mo demon no is already like a demon nest at this point. I just went there earlier. So basically, oh no, someone has to stop Kandori. I don't think the police were going to stop Kandori though. Oba-san, how did you get away from them? Security guard. So basically, there's in the abandoned factory where Mark spends all his time bombing walls and probably just havoc with his friends. There's a secret entrance with a security guard. All this time. It looks like she just collapsed. But she just lost consciousness. Mark's turn. Alright, Nekomori, I'm gonna leave the rest of this to you. I head out for a bit. Mate Inaba. Basically, if you go after something with, go after two different things, you come up with none. So I'm gonna go as well. Also, and so he also has Kay has the security card. And they run off without telling anybody. So basically, it's like, what's the matter with guys? They just, leave everything and everyone else. They don't think anything about themselves. Well, either way, it looks like we're all together. And this is our temporary new layer. And the butterfly sticks around as odd. 不思議なちょっとです。ここで butterfly, but doesn't it make you feel something like like it stirs something within you? それにしても一体なんだろうね。考えても仕方がないか。とにかく早く like there's something going on with this butterfly, but I cannot possibly begin to figure it out. So honestly, just put it off until we head up to. And with that, they're not going to let me wander a whole bunch around the map carrying a body. So I have to pretty much head straight to right. Cross road. Apparently, even though, you know, there are no cars running and demons are around, I cannot jaywalk. That's still a bad thing. Well, we can try to see if we can negotiate with a Sate Sith. Nah, I think I'll just battle. I got some throat drops. Nice. Ah, Chimpira. またわね。Down they go. And I get myself a nice level up. Vitality. Oh, they gave me $2. Well, maybe a little bit less. Thank you. And he sounds like he is passing something really intense. Okay, got a magical guard. Having a higher luck means items more often rare. So, again, luck is usually kind of a dump stat in a lot of games, but this one, they have it. Oh, what's this? ここから出なしてくれよ。なんで街の外に行けねえんだよ。 誰か助けてくれよ! So it's like, let me out of here. Why can't I get out of the town? Someone please help me. Looks like someone has gone nuts. Kind of sad to see. Yeah, watching someone kind of lose their shit is not fun. Oh, Ellen's theme. 私は霧島エリコです。出ているの門を開けてくださらない? It's me, Eriko Kirishima. I have a wounded person here. Could you open the gate for me, please? ダメだ! 言葉を言わないと入るわけにはいかないぞ. Well, you don't have the password. I know. みやり、私はメアリー。これでよろしくて? Don't know that one. Must be it's a pun that I don't get. In the English version, they do like roses are red, zombies are blue. I don't want to eat brains, so you know I'm true. Which I think was a cute translation, which is probably kind of a similar spirit to it. Nekomori. No walking animation for her. みんな無事なの? よかった. どうしたのその人? What's with them? It's like she's relieved that we're okay, but is suddenly worried. 詳しいことは後で早く. So basically, we'll get into details later. Hurry, get her to the infirmary. そうね. And so, and then she's asking Mayuzumi and Kirishima to go to the okay, basically going to the sports building the hallway, because there's Ayase and Himeno are trying to figure out how to plug up the hole in the wall. So please help them. Yeah, if demons got in, that'd be bad. Got it. Let's go, Eriko. Marimashou. Let's off. Or let's... She's very formal there. Up. I'm by myself. Oh, I got myself an arm guard at one point. I have some bullets, no gun. But I've been left to my own devices here. And me and my high school homeroom teacher are dragging a woman to an infirmary to get operated on, I guess, to get a bullet wound fixed by the school nurse. I guess the school nurse is much better at her job than she is at her home life, but there you go. Maki no haha to toyu wake nan desu. And so that's the case. She's kind of, kaku kaku shika jika. ベベックがね、それにしても全くあいつらはね、ネコモリ悪いけど。So it's just like, goddamn Sebek. But really, she's angry at the guys for leaving on their own. Could you go to everybody at the wall and say, like, not to plug in? Because, like, in case... okay. So in case, like, the others are trying to get back in and so they don't know the password, they'll try to get into the wall, so we need to have someone there to, help them. 皆さんにのご迷惑をおかけして I'm not sure what to say to everybody. I've been such a burden on them. God, it's such a problem for them. But, they know about the hole, right? Yeah, like, because they can't get through the gate, so... So the wound wasn't that bad, so okay. Like, oh, are you worried? Are you? Let me help. So, alright, we're all good now, so be careful. Talk to the tree. So, much like the other areas of the game, once shit goes down, you notice that the sound has kind of gotten a bit different, right? Like the soundscapes, you don't hear the birds and the trees and the cars or the dogs barking. You know, and the locations you go, you don't hear the crowds anymore. So, and the music has also changed for a lot of locations. And one of my favorite tracks is just for the school in this mode once everything's all gone to shit. This song is called Monochrome. So, because you are locked in your school now with monsters everywhere, and this is the only safe place. So you don't really get to have a fun, happy song anymore. The PSP version, though, because they eliminated most of the soundtrack, they just reused the happy school music here. So it completely ruins the mise-en-scène. Oh, Nekomori-kun, あなたは無事なのね。よかったわ。Oh, it's Nekomori. You're also, so you're okay as well. I'm relieved. 大事な生徒たちにも、もしもこのことがあったら、もっと、心配で。So she's genuinely broken up about the idea of, you know, anything happening to her students. まったくけしからん。もし学校で何が起こったら学校の責任になるんですよ。Like, oh, and instead he's like the opposite, because if something happens to them while they're at school, it's like now it's the school's responsibility. Like that is something to be worried about when this shit is happening. And then it'll be, you know, then it'll fall on them. もう少し時間が置けば生徒も全員 So basically, he's like, oh, if only this happened a little bit later, all the students would have been home and they'd basically be off scot-free. Man, I am so unlucky. What a shithead. And when you see me play Persona 2, you'll probably understand then why I make the choices that I do. 先生ね、もう二度と大事な生徒たちとしないたくないの。So basically, she doesn't want to lose, like, she's lost 2 students before. And she just never wants that to happen again. But what could have happened with 2 students before? まだよか。忙しいのだ。さっさと行け。What do you want? I'm busy. Leave. So yeah, he's a shithead. So the stuff that she is referencing there, and we kind of heard from our travels for the school earlier, was that there's a traditional play that is put on, but suddenly no one wants to talk about the name of that play. It is forbidden amongst the drama club. Nani? Oh. Akuma ga denai. So it's like, you know, even though everything's so crazy outside, when I'm here, it still feels peaceful nonetheless. I wonder if it's because of some divine, you know, protection. Which might be, because that's, you know, that stone is called the, from Saint Philemon. I wonder who that possibly describes. Mega 10 often likes to do things where people have names in the past that get handed down and get kind of altered. So, like Akira becomes an Aquila in another game. In this case, Philemon became Hiremon, and eventually turned into some kind of minor deity of Japanese lore, despite being originally a Greek myth about a person who accepts wandering god dressed as a beggar, and then gets to be rewarded as becoming a tree instead of dying. But he also becomes but Philemon also became a larger feature in psychology, mostly because of Carl Jung's descriptions of him as a guide of his, kind of like Virgil with the hells. Philemon was the figure that Jung described as being the guy that led him around and told him about the collective unconscious. So you can kind of see why he became the figure to show up in these. But he does not show up in any of the later games. The series switched writers after the 2 duology. I think his last game for Atlas was Digital Devil Saga. But after that, the entire basis of how personas work and everything else just went out the window, and they've just restarted the whole thing. The origins of who can use personas and all that stuff. The fact that only one person's able to use multiple ones is completely new. 大事なことになったな。ギャンブルなんて言ってる場合じゃないぜ。Kind of a weird joke here. It's like, wow, things have gotten really weird. I guess I can't really... No place to be talking about gambling. いつになったらだろうな。いつだったら俺と So basically like you know, well, whenever things get back to normal, whenever that is. I can't take it. Do you want to like take a bet with me? He's kind of a gambling addict, whether you can go to the casino or not. Little does he know that we have just frequently gone to the casino despite knowing about imminent danger to the lives of ourselves and others. Oh, still asking about whether or not that girl we saw was real. Kind of hard to deny that now. So quickly let them know. Couldn't plug up the hole. Where is Ellie Yuki? ねえねえ中森、霧島がまた画質ごと言っちゃった。綾瀬が止まってんだけど、ほら乙女ないじゃん。止まるよね。It's like I tried to stop her, but she like wouldn't listen to me. It really sucks. そうだ、街の誰の場所ってまだやるのかな? Is there really some place like that you can go outside anyway? ゆかさんは校内にいると思います。まゆずみさんは穴の詰めるの So she's looking for something to plug up the hole. これちょっと本当ここ安全なのかな? So it's like, do you really think like plugging the hole will really make us safe? Huh? Oh wait, we're not doing it? Is that really? Don't we have to do it? So she's kind of a bit wishy-washy on it once she's been told. I mean, she's kind of right, like, they're just plugging the hole is not gonna just make them all safe. Especially if I go down the Snow Queen route, it actually becomes very unsafe for them to be there. With all this going on, I'm guessing even the school festival is gonna be cancelled, huh? Osaku-san. Oh, it really sucks to have to drop that. Like, okay, yeah, but like, people are dying. I think there's something more to be worried about than the fact that you don't get to have your school festival this year. God, 2020 mindset. ついにその時が来た。なんてね。でしょう、このセリフ。僕はwrote it myself. Why is he having trouble remembering it if he wrote it himself? Oh, looks like there's nothing here, except for a weird box with a tape over it. Surely nothing dangerous in those. Good things are always found in boxes that have, you know, protective charms sealed over them. So, if I wanted to continue the Snow Queen quest, I would continue talking to the Drama Club. I'm not going to be doing so instead, I am going to be visiting the sports clubs. You know? Some of those things that sports clubs have are quite lethal if you use them right. Got some headgear. And a boxing glove. Unfortunately, none of us, namely, I guess, me, are able to use the glove. Like the archery team might. Said if we didn't have a bow, we could get one. One archery. Archery. Oh, we got the fencing club with author self-insert and protagonist from If. Having another stupid battle. Because, you know, dying. Ah! ねこまり外の様子一体どうなってんだお前、外に行ってんだの Hey, Nakamori! So, what's it like out there? You went out there, right? Uchi no hage, ikite no ka? He's asking if his dad is, like, still alive. Baldy, basically. Calling his old Baldy alive. Haha! Anta na kawaii desho? 自分で見てきたら was like, oh, you're worried? Maybe you should be thinking about yourself. 弱虫だたし Basically calling him, like, you know, a weakling. 弱虫たらし Kind of it rhymes a bit easily. バカ野郎悪魔なんざ怖くねえよお前の肩がよっぽ怖えよ Like, shut up! No, I'm not! You know, I'm not scared of demons. You're way scarier than a demon. この全身筋肉not an easy one to say. なんだとこの弱虫だとこの筋肉がずらい He's kind of like angry that he's upset that he should have picked an easier insult to repeat over and over again. たく可愛いげのね女だよな She's like, wow, she really isn't like cute at all, don't you think? And I got myself some arm guards. Nekomori-kun, kimi ni kore ageru yo. Here, Nekomori, I'll give this to you. 私が訳あって前の学校で使ったやつなんだ. Oh, I used this when I was at my previous school. 今度は私じゃなくて君の番そんな気がする. Like, I get the feeling that this is your turn. You know, I kind of get the odd feeling that it's not my place this time. Essentially, she's passing the protagonist monocle onto me with a extra rapier. 二人がしてるからいつも雰囲気に感じてたけど今冷たいことが起きてるのよね Like, even though, like, them always fighting, like, has this kind of, like, energy to things, today, it just seems like, you know, kind of cold, either way. Maki-chan de, tsubai zo, tsutai zo, saki, 外歩いてる悪魔の名前ついつい言い合ってんだよ So it's like, wow, she's amazing. She was able to, like, name all the demons outside. Like, あれは使えるやつだとか仲間にならないからさところで仲間って何 So basically, it's like she also pointed out like which ones you can use, which ones like that you shouldn't make contracts with. Like, so what do you mean like demon what does that mean? Like, you know, partner demon. So essentially she was a demon summoner in previous incarnation. Then we got the ballet club. What can they possibly offer us? Boom. Toe shoes. Well, we did get a lecture on them from one of the... They have lower defense, but I think they are able to give you a bit better dodge. You can have a choice in how you want to equip your characters there. 先輩、キドさんがさっき外に出てっちゃったみたいなんです。It seems like Kido senpai has gone outside. せっかく話出ちゃった。Had my chance to finally talk to him. I think larger concerns. Ne, これってやっぱり幽霊や Oh, that's the this must be the curse of the mansion, isn't it? 戦国時代の将軍とかよ、きっと。So it's like you know, building something on top of that. You know, we must have made some spirit angry. It must have been from the Sengoku period, like shogun or something. Has to be. きっと。Kitto is a way of saying, like, expressing certainty. That's... Pappari wari no yuu toori datta daro, Zeibuku wa Zeibutsu... Zeibutsu buki to... okay, basically, like, it's just as I thought, biological weapons. Not sure biological weapon. Kind of more phantasmal weapons generated by the human heart into the faculty. Yeah, the teacher. Nekomori ka, oi, chotto, koi ni mimare te koi. Ore wa ne, subete no jouhou. Okay, so basically he's saying, like, you should go walk around the school, do patrols. Oh, me? No, I have to stay here. I gotta collect all the information. Kind of a poor excuse there. Yuki was right. There are no good teachers at this school other than Miss Sayako and the principal. So some classrooms will be closed now, because luckily our wanderings are somewhat limited. あの夢ってやっぱり、that dream really was like a prophecy, like a message. but like there was this blue room hasn't factored into it yet. Surprised, thought about the blue actually have a blue room, so instead demons happen. I'm not sure how she thought that means her dream was prophetic, but you know, some people need to do that. Times of crises often find ways to even negative thing kind of visual. 悪夢くんがね、街が変わる場合が家にだって高いある。So she's saying essentially like the demons and stuff were actually like she thought it was real first from the school perhaps. But like, you know, all this time that she would say like something like that was stupid. Actually, after all. Okay, let's pass her. Like, we got cafeteria. Oh, なんかやべえよ、目がいったって。Toro doesn't looking so good. Like his eyes are all weird. 相変わらず。あ、綾瀬さんね。Try to talk her again. Wow, that kind of type really like scary when they focused on. 悪魔は怖いけど、これって Demons are scary, but I think this might be a chance for me. 綾瀬さんにいいとこ見せたら好きになってくれるかもしれないだろう。So like if I show her, like if I'm able to demonstrate in front of her, I think she might be liable to like me now. So Toro has some problems that are not related. The fact that people make fun of him for being fat, he seems to have some deep-seated issues, possessiveness. So let's see. Looks like it has been fought. Like, shut up, like, Actor Gods. Are you, like, talking in your fucking dream? 校長先生に言った学校の守り神って本当だったんだね。Like, wow, the protection, the God's protection on the school that the principal is talking about really is true after all. だって学校には悪魔が入ってくるんだ。Because like, you know, the schools can't get in and junk. Has that very asking things as a question instead of statements. Tried to do that. Okay. The third and final thing. Just to get all of this over. There are a few places they have skipped conversation, but they're mostly just talking about how bad things are outside and that the doctor seems to be abnormal. Oh, he kind of has bad bedside manner. Lucky, これで So like, lucky, yeah, I don't have to go to like, you know, cram school because this is the third year floor, so they are definitely for their entrance exams. Like, oh, but right, I can't go home either. Really wait out. Okay, either. Oh. 分かったら答えさ全然 idiot has no idea about like more important things ここ人生おしまいになっちゃうかもしれないよ It's like you know beyond the entrance exams like we don't know even if we're gonna survive this so it's like get your priorities in order. Art club. I was worried about whether like able to on, but no. Now's now. No. Well, it doesn't seem like our club was cursed, like the entire school, so I'm kind of relieved by that fact. Kind of like trying to find very cold comfort in the fact that like, oh well, you know, it's not a curse happening to the art club, it's happening to all of us. Ha ha. Interesting way to react. But I can kind of see that. Some people use that as a self-distancing way to kind of put themselves between them and, you know, the disaster that is happening in front of them. So, kind of a good observation. Let's see. Like, all of us are like running about trying to make okay, and I'm sitting here. You know what? We definitely should not have made president. Well, yeah, clearly. He only got in because he sucked up all of the faculty. これさ、僕は優等生会長としてにだろう。Well, I think, you know, if I'm able to overcome this, like, or if I'm able to, like, yeah, if I'm able to overcome this, my name as a honors, like, I guess, like, an honors, like, I don't think there's a version, like, there's no honors president, you know? An honors, student president in the school history, like, there's gonna be maybe no, school history because they're all gonna die. 君もさ、少しでも学園の役に立ちたかったら Well, like, hey, you know, if you want to be of use to the school, why don't you go maybe like see if you can solve this whole thing for me? What an idiot. A dose of reality about how many political leaders, I guess, are and how they actually function during crises. 2020. Oh, Satomi Tadashi, you kind of understand things on the core. 雪の女王って知ってるよね。そう。多分 So basically, it was like a traditional play done by the drama club here. 雨のつけでここから it's like basically there's a mask that is typically worn for this play. From here, this is where it becomes. The truth is, 実はその亀は呪われているんだ。雪を焼く。They basically the cursed mask that if you know die. Isn't that interesting? でもただ一人だけのこのなかった女性とがいるっていうのさ。However, I heard that it appears that there's one girl who actually escaped the curse. それが誰なのかわからない。それがわかれば何かのヒントになるはずんですけどね。So he's saying like, you know, but nobody knows who that is. But if you know that what I said probably was a pretty good hint to you, wasn't it? He laughs. おいお前何か知ってるだろう。頼む助けてくれよ。So this guy is asking, you know, this guy who claimed that he knows everything about demons, suddenly asking, you know, me. あまり知って。Oh. Oh, come on. So, like, you know, just like how there's people in real life that don't get along, I bet there's too. Which is true. And sometimes Persona can have their own conversations with other demons, depending on their mythologies. Sometimes it can be a good thing, you'll get a benefit, or you'll be punished because they end up being mythological enemies. So it's kind of interesting. Little mechanics thrown throughout this game. Hakama ga dete mo hara ga... So he's hungry because he's trapped in here, but he you know, he could slip out through that secret entrance to get something to eat, but you know what? Actually, it's too scary to try. これって絶対呪われてるよね。Dude, and so basically they're saying like another person believing it's because of the mansion curse. ベベクだけにしと。聞こんださ。もうすっげえ迷惑。So she's like basically really angry that like Sebek did that to the house and didn't really care about it, but like, you know, now that it's actually affected me, she's really upset at them. Kind of a bit of a shallow view of things. But again, I can kind of see people behaving like that. I kind of hate when these observations of Satomi Tadashi's end up being a bit too accurate. See what happens if I try to go to the entrance. And I'll save. We'll see what will happen next after that. Just a quick smash into a corner, make sure. Oh man, I completely went the other way around, didn't I? We're bad at this sometimes. Man, you have to imagine, like, so me as a kid playing this game when it comes out, this is like the first time being able to walk through like a school from another country, so I was absolutely fascinated by it. Because even I knew that this was, you know, taking place in Japan, was localized in a funny way. Save here. And think this might actually be a good time for another break, and after that we will continue on this live translating adventure of Persona. So see you in the next part.